this morning, Ava. That's great to hear, Ava. Have fun exploring on Inpathy.
That music. Today is National App Day, and there's a new social media app based right here in Detroit that's changing the way we interact with others. It's called Inpathy, and here to tell us all about it is Ziarekenya, co-founder. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so let's get right into it. What is Inpathy? We saw that quick clip,
Yes.
but break it down for us. What is it? What does it do?
Yes, so I guess can I start why I created Empathy? Or
Yeah, start with why.
Yes.
Start with your why.
Yes, the why I created Empathy is basically my experienced lack of empathy growing up. So when I was 7, I was bullied. When I was 14, I was misunderstood. And when I was 24, I was judged by my family because I didn't go down the path they set out for me. And I wanted to share my pain online to see if anybody can empathize with me. But I had anxiety because the unwritten rules on social media says, if it's not perfect, don't post it. And I didn't. And I realized I wasn't alone in this feeling because 6 out of 10 people says social media have a negative impact on their mental health, causing a feeling of anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. And to make matters even worse, a whistleblower goes by the name of Frances Haugen says, if social media is not overhauled in the next 5 to 10 years, 10 years, millions of people can die. And that's why Empathy was born. And Empathy is basically a social therapy app where we encourage people to express their authentic emotion via mood journaling. And at Empathy, we empower people. We empower people to have emotional connections. And we created a platform that builds empathetic communities and promote emotional well-being through mood journaling. And by making emotions transparent, we created a safe space where people can express their fully authentic selves and be themselves without the social pressures of likes, views, and followers.
And what age group are you all targeting with this? Because when you talk about emotional connection, I think of emotional intelligence. And as a mom of little ones, I feel like that has to start so young.
Yeah. So our target audience is Gen Zers because they grew up the phone in their hand. Because you can't tell them what they see on social media is not reality.
Yeah.
And what they're seeing is like a skewed version of it, of positive, toxic positivity, and not more so of it's okay not to feel okay. It's like they need to feel okay all the time, and we want to show people on Empathy, like it's okay to feel okay, and it's okay not to be okay. Like this is all a part of the human experience.
Yeah. And what went into the creation of this? Obviously, you have a story attached to it, and so we know why you're passionate about it. But tell me a little bit about like the work that it took to get this app off the ground.
It was a lot of research, because you try to find that balance because as you saw the promo, you try to put the medicine inside the candy. You just can't just say, hey, go to a therapist or seek mental health clinicians or something like that. You got to find a balance of, okay, how can you make it fun, but also still have substance in it? So try to find that balance in both. So, because we still compete against the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, Gen Zers. So you still gotta have that fun element in there. So try to create that, us trying to find that blend of having both. That was the struggle, but I think we did a good job of marketing Empathy to show people that it's okay to have emotions. Okay, especially emotions.
So tell me, what are some of the things if you download the app, you start using it, what are some of the things you can do as a user?
So we just got done finishing up our beta. We're launching next year in the first quarter, but what people will be able to expect to do on there is be able to log their mood every day. Empathy asks you 3 times a day about your asking how you feeling, morning, afternoon, and evening. And then after that, you get to see people log their moods as well. So every time you go on Empathy, you get to see how all your friends is doing. So now when you talk to your friends online or on Empathy, you have more context rather than just a picture or emoji. You have context behind how they're feeling rather than just words. So it's seeing that will help normalize emotion and also having more meaningful conversations rather than surface level conversations.
And one thing I got to know, okay, so you know your friend's mood now, and hopefully you're getting an authentic response.
Yeah.
What then do you hope people do with that information?
What we're aiming for is just to normalize. Our main goal is to show people that it's okay to be okay. It's okay for people to not be okay. It's all a part of the human experience. And once we hit that level and normalizing emotions, then our next step going down our process is just to find solutions. Because there's a bunch of solutions out here, but the reason why people don't go through those solutions, because that's a huge step going to therapy. That's a huge step. So we see empathy as a middle ground, the safe middle ground to go down that mental health journey or to start your mental health journey. That's what we look at empathy as.
I love that. So increasing empathy across the board.
Across the board.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
I appreciate it.
And your app sounds amazing. I can't wait to use it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.